MSJ, and welcome to the February edition of MSJTV. We're your second semester anchors. I'm Rachel Abreu.
And I'm Dylan Chang. You're going to love this next episode because I love it. In this episode, we have a special interactive feature, so stay tuned.
On Friday, February 4th, MSJ's Phoenix Art and Literary Magazine held their annual Poetry Slam at Mission Coffee. This year's event was wildly successful, featuring a lineup of musicians, rappers, and aspiring poets.
Like me. Haiku time. Roses are red-ish. Here is Ellie Lynn on the scene.
Wow, Dylan, stop that.
On the evening of February 4th, Phoenix held its annual Poetry Slam at Mission Coffee. Dozens of Mission students gathered to perform music and to recite poems to help fundraise for the club.
Yeah, I've been washed up, I've been put down, but I'm no good. I could be the ones that say, come on, maybe we can rock the night. If we never get down, we wanna be a letdown. Wake up the gates up, the comments that we walk down the street, all we see is pop, to make the best of what you got. Non-existent pain, your purpose and your selfishness and everlasting angel. Without you I'm sad, and with you I'm mad. I feel like you come in the chamber. The worst part is I'm locked down.
I love you in slow motion. What can
Oh, here we go, won't hesitate no more.
Hey Dylan, you participated in ASB Debates last year, right? So, what'd you think of this year's?
You know, I thought it was great. Our candidates provided really informative and insightful answers. Everyone ran a great campaign. Here's Aditi Amlani at the scene.
what we can improve about activities. I was summer class secretary, and what you want to see, like what events you would want. I'm also a member in L2, and I'm part of the sports team.
Hi everyone, my name is Connie Chen. Last year, I attended Northern California.
Continuing our warrior forms to get
what it's for, that could actually help them, that they should go to it.
And traits, which I believe are essential to being the ASB secretary.
the most important characteristic is passion and their communication skills, so that if you're passionate, you can overcome any obstacle.
Hi, I'm Aditi Amlani, and I'm here with MSJTV at the second annual ASB Debates. I'm here with Connie Chen, our future ASB president. Connie, what would you like to tell the student body? Any messages?
I just want to say that I'm really excited for next year, and if you guys ever have anything to say to any of the officers, if you want to ask questions, have suggestions or anything, feel free to talk to me or any of the other officers, because we're going to be really open to suggestions and everything.
Here's Justin Chu, our future ASB treasurer. Justin, do you have anything that you want to say to the student body about specific plans for next year?
So the student store is a big aspect to our schools, as y'all know, and next year we plan to possibly advertise the online student store more and encourage the item of the week and encourage more people to buy things at the student store. We want it to be a really big success, and yeah.
And there you have it. I'm here after the second annual Debates Assembly. My name is Aditi Amlani, and I'm here for MSJTV.
Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak resigned from office on February 11th. Protests in Egypt lasted for 18 days, and it was inspiring to see that halfway around the world, MSJ students were taking part in this freedom movement.
On Friday, February 4th, nearly 30 students held a rally to promote awareness of the riots and acts of violence occurring in Egypt. This rally, organized by Senior Ramsey Fisher, was put together to show the community that MSJ students care and want to support the freedom of speech and wish for democracy in Egypt. Here's Mr. Karmali at the rally, Honk for Peace in Egypt. How do you feel about how the turnout is today?
I think it's awesome. It didn't turn out, it wasn't this crowded in the beginning, but it's just awesome. But what's more important is that the kids are all enthusiastic about it, and it's really driven by the kids, and that's what I want to see the student body to be.
Word was spread about this event through Facebook as well as text messaging. Not only students, but also teachers held signs that said "Honk for Peace in Egypt" and encouraged drivers to honk if they supported the call for peace. The event was covered by news stations such as KRON 4, KTVU, and KCBC 740 AM radio.
You know what's awkward? When you're on your first date and you go in for the and then you pull one of these.
No, Dylan, you're just awkward. But since Sadie's is March 11th, MSJTV went around and interviewed students about some awkward situations when asking for dates.
That's a tough one.
Of course! Well, I would say yes, because technically that's how it should be. The guy should do all the work. Yeah, I would say yes. I'd say yes. And then after that, I just see how he is. It depends on like the way he acts, I guess, and who it is. It depends on who the guy is. That'd be kind of creepy. If I don't know him, that'd be kind of creepy. Like in front of a lot of people? Oh, I kind of feel bad. I actually would say no, because I don't even know him.
I would start speaking Spanish.
I had to go to Irvington Sadie's. I'll probably say no, because it'll be hella awkward.
Just walk away.
Oh my god.
Well, it depends if she's cute or not.
So
you know?
she's cute, you would say yes?
Hell yeah. I would say yes, because I love everybody.
If she was hot. Yeah.
Probably yeah.
I would.
If you have any suggestions on what special features to do in the future, hit us up at msjtelevision@gmail.com.
And if you want to be on the next episode of MSJTV, take a look out for these black MSJTV t-shirts around our campus. And congratulations to all of our wrestlers. On February 11th and 12th, our campus hosted the MSJ Invitational Tournament, where top wrestlers from all over the state came to compete.
Our wrestling team competed hard for 2 whole days. Unfortunately, most of us were in class while our wrestlers battled. Never fear though, MSJTV always has the inside scoop and footage. Let's take a look.
I'm here with wrestling head coach Tom Thompson at the MSJ Invitational Tournament. How does hosting this event impact your team and MSJ's reputation?
Actually, it's been ranked as the 6th toughest tournament in the state, so that's kind of, great in itself. And I think that having this event here with the wrestlers gives notoriety to the school, to the wrestling program, to the wrestlers, because wherever we travel up and down the state, everybody's always excited about coming here and wrestling this tournament because it's such a big event, and it creates a lot of postseason excitement for those wrestlers getting geared towards North Coast and State and all the other sections. So it really helps the program tremendously.
Hi, I'm here with the varsity captains of the wrestling team here at the MSJ Invitational Tournament. Michael Lee, Zanain Shafi, and Leo Yang. At such a big stage with 70 schools and some of the top wrestlers in the state, tell me, how are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. Personally, I'm a little nervous just because it's such a good competition, but I think we'll use that kind of nervousness and adrenaline to help us wrestle better.
How do you prepare for such an intense tournament like this?
We watch our weight most of the season, we eat right, and the coaches prepare us mentally, we prepare ourselves mentally, and physically we have good practices, and we're good to go by now.
What do you hope to accomplish and take away from the tournament and your team?
As a team, we're hoping to get guys in the second day doing well, prepare for NCS, MVALs, and the postseason,
All right, thanks. Good luck today.
Do you guys know seniors Austin Jackson and Joey
Spade
Cantrell?
Well, we do. MSJTV had the chance to go behind the scenes with the Elisa team to look at these rising artists.
I sit there, I send her in on that thick stare, looking in the mirror, but the vision it was never paired to a genesis, imprints of our soul, analysis of all the victims that it stole. You can stay on spilling ideas, spilling from my pen. I wanna circulate your brain, grab my record, tell a friend. My name is Spade, ALJ and C2, and we're here on MSJTV to give you a preview.
to see Lisa, and I'm here at Austin's house.
Hey, what's good, you guys? How you doing? Welcome to our studio. Come on in.
Really awful for a long time. Seemed like all bad days I was stuck in the grind.
I'm pretty much, I'm just like the rapper. Like, I just rap and I do what I love, and it's a passion I have, so I just pursue it, fulfill the dream.
I'm like the DJ, the producer. I produce the tracks, master them, and just get everything together.
And I do the singing, I do producing and writing the beats and songs as well. And I do the business stuff, getting us into the studio, getting our promotions down, making sure everything's copyright, all that stuff I take care of.
It takes care of all the complicated stuff.
My heart and my head woke up and I felt messed up.
So when did you start making music?
Well, I started with music in general when I was about 3 or 4, I don't remember, but I always really liked music. And I started at church. We went to this new church, and of course they had like a big choir and everything, so I was like, yeah! So I hated everything except for the music. So I started in the choir when I was like 4 or 5, I think, as soon as I was old enough to join, and then I put it on the back burner for a little bit. But then I got more involved, and I'm actually a classically trained pianist. I've been doing piano since I was 4. So freshman year and sophomore year, when I met Conrad and Joey, I started revisiting a lot of that and blended that with everything else I do. And then I started singing again and just kind of making my own songs and seeing where that would take me.
So sometimes I'm listening to the radio and I feel like the beats repeat a lot. How do you think of original beats?
Well, I just, like everybody else, people sing in the shower. I like think of beats in the shower. I make the melodies in my head, and then I just lay it out into like Fruity Loops or Reason, the programs we use to produce beats, and I just build off from there. I just add to the song, take away from it, and that's how we just come up with original sounds.
Well, how long would that process generally take?
Usually when I get like a sound in my head, I just rush to the computer, get on it, and like start working on it. But it's a pretty long process, because especially with us, because we're like perfectionists, so it'll take like anywhere from like a week to even a month to get like a really solid track.
Can you tell us a little bit about other artists that inspire you?
Oh yeah, plenty. Like Tupac's a big inspiration of mine, because like I respect artists who bring in their emotions and use it as like an outlet, you know what I mean? And like music's fake a lot nowadays. Like people who talk about cars and money, that's all they talk about. That's not what hip hop is, you know what I mean? It's about your whole lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, you know what I mean? That's how I feel it,
Yeah, so what rappers do you think your stories can relate to?
I don't know if like really any rappers can relate to, but I feel like it can relate to a certain audience. I feel like anybody can relate to my music, because like I said before, everybody has their own struggle and stuff, and everybody has their own emotions that kind of overwhelm sometimes, and I feel like they can just sit back and listen and be like, I can relate to that.
Okay, so you write your lyrics in a form of catharsis, but you also want your audience to relate to you?
Yeah, like music in a way is like a source of therapy. Like people sometimes like, man, your music's so depressing sometimes, like why aren't you happy? But really, I'm a very happy person. It's just, music is that outlet. It's a source of therapy where I can just put my emotions into, and like I can walk through and just be that happy person throughout the day,
Hey, guess what? I saw a groundhog last week.
Impressive. Me too. That must mean spring sports are here. Be sure to support our spring sports teams: track, boys volleyball, boys tennis, and softball.
Don't forget about swimming, badminton, and baseball.
Spring also means the beginning of spring fashion, right?
That's right. Charity fashion show auditions are just around the corner. If you want to perform in CFS, there's a talent info meeting on February 24th at lunch.
There's also a model info meeting and signups the next day, the 25th, at lunch in N7. And if you're really not into fashion, culture must be your thing. Multicultural Week auditions are on March 2nd and 3rd after school. Email msj.hcmc@gmail.com for more information.
In other news, I want your blood. So I can use it to save lives, of course. Sign up now. The blood drive is on March 4th. The last day to sign up is February 23rd in the student store.
If you want to be in leadership too next year, there's a mandatory informational meeting on Friday the 25th at lunch in C120.
And the smoke signal applications will also be available starting the 25th. Apps can be found in N9 or at thesmokesignal.org.
For those of you that are interested in yearbook, application forms are in E1B and on the yearbook's Tumblr.
Well, that's it for this edition of MSJ TV.
From everybody here, thanks for watching.